Hello students, welcome back to maths class. In this video we will see the introduction of the chapter number 11 with exercise 11.1. So chapter number 11 is algebra. You are going to introduce first time with the branch of the mathematics which is algebra. So algebra is the mathematical study of symbols or letters. By using the algebra, our calculation will be easy. Okay. Now the different branch that we studied in the previous classes or 6 classes, and they will be us long life. Okay. So branch of mathematics in which different types of branch that we studied and we will see afterwards. So study of numbers is arithmetic. Study of shape is geometry, and when we study the use of letters, in which branch we use of letters, we will using the letters in the study. This branch is known as algebra. Now what is the need and what is the uses of algebra? Firstly, that we seen calculation will be easy. So how it will be easy? So use of letters will allow us to write the rules and formula in a general way. So when we are using the letters in the mathematics, that letters is help us to write rules and formulas in the general way. In the previous chapter number 10, mensuration, you seen the perimeter of the rectangle is 2 into length plus breadth. So this length and breadth are the letters. After using the length and breadth, we can able to write the formula. We can talk about any number and not just a particular number. When we are using the letter, on that time we can put any value on the place of length and on the place of breadth. Same in the area of side into side, we can put any measurement of side here. We are not talking about any particular number. Letters may stand for unknown quantities. So in this side into side, we can put the length into meter, centimeter, kilometer, any length we can put, any quantity we can put inside that. Letters stand for numbers. Operation can be performed on them as on numbers. Like we can using as 3 plus 2 is 5. 3 plus 2 is 5. So this is the form of mathematical. But when we are using the letters, on that time, if length into breadth we are using, so any length value will multiply by any breadth value. If we are putting length as a 4 and breadth is a 5, so 4 into 5 is 20. Here we can put length and breadth value according to the convenience. This lead to the study of algebraic expression and their properties. So when we are using the letters in the study, in the mathematical, so we can perform algebraic expression and their properties. This 2 into length plus breadth is the algebraic expression, because this is the combination of variable and constant that we seen in the next classes. What is the variable and what is the constant. So this algebraic expression and properties we can perform using the letters. Now we are going with the idea of the variable. Let's see it. So the idea of the variable, for studying that, firstly we will see the story. With the help of a story we will see. We have we can see two girls' name is there, Amina and Sarita. They both are making the pattern with matchstick. They decided to make simple pattern of the letters of the English alphabet, capital A to capital Z, or small a to small z. they decided to make simple pattern of the letters of using English alphabet. Amina takes 2 matchstick. How many matchsticks she take? Amina 2 matchstick she had been taken and form the letter L. Form the letter L. So this kind of thing she can make by the 2 matchstick of the shape of L. L shape is there. Amina firstly make first L. Then after that Sarita came and she put 2 matchstick after first one. So after first one she will put this is the Amina one and this is the Sarita one. This is made by Amina and Sarita came after Amina and she put one more L by using 2 matchstick. Again, if Amina is forming one more form here, this is already, they all are same, okay? Amina, Sarita, and thirdly Amina again come. Then after this again, if Sarita is drawing again here fourth one, okay, then Amina then come, okay. So one by one they are coming and forming the L by using 2 matchstick, and already starting one is there, okay. So you can see, okay, you can see here in each L how many matchstick is required. Here 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They are easy to counting, okay. They are easy to counting because here is 1 step, here is 2 step, here is 3 step, here is 4 step, and here is 5 step. They are easy to count. But what we will do when we have 100 steps? In 100 steps what we will do? Okay, so now we need a formula, we need a variable, okay. From that we can easily get in 100 steps how many L is there by using how many matchstick. In 100 L how many matchstick is required? You can simply see in 1 L 2 matchstick is required. In the fourth one, in the 2L 4 matchstick is required. In each one of the L we need 2 matchstick. In each L we need 2 matchstick. And also you can see when we are going to the next one, 2 is increasing. Here plus 2 is there, here plus 2 is there. So they are increasing by the 2. So for forming 1L 2 matchstick is required. So 2 matchstick is multiplied by n. 2 matchstick is multiplied by n. So how can we get the number of matchstick? In each L 2 matchstick is required. So 2 is multiplying by n, where n is the number of L. Number of L. We will count how many L is there, then that L will multiply by 2. If 100 L is there, so how many matchstick in 100 L? Simply 2 into n is number of L, and how many L is there? 100. So in the 100 L, 200 matchstick is there. Now for the second one we will see if we are forming the C with the matchstick. C with the matchstick. In the C how many matchstick is here? 1, 2 and 3. 3 matchstick is here. So 3 is multiplying by number of matchstick. Okay, is forming C. Is forming C. Here we have only one C. If we have more than one, okay, here as you can see 2, anytime we will get 3, anytime we will get 4. On that time we are not able to count. So in the first one how many number of matchstick is here? 3, and these 3 will multiply by n, and n is the number of C. N is the number of C. If we have third number example, if we are forming a V shape by the matchstick. How many matchstick is here? 2 matchstick is here, and this 2 is multiplying by n, where this n is the number of V. How many number of V is here? Simply we will count, and that number of V will multiply by 2, because in the one we need 2 matchstick to form V. Now we are going to begin our exercise 11.1 of class 6th. Its first question is find the rule. What we have to find? Rule which gives the number of matchstick required to make the following matchstick pattern. Okay, we have to form the pattern. Okay, firstly 1T, then 2T, then 3T, then 4T. This kind of manner we have to form. Okay, use the variable to write the rule. Okay, what we have to use? We have to use variable. Okay, a pattern of letter T as T. We have to form T by matchstick this form. So in the 1T, how many matchstick is required? 1 and 2. 2 matchstick is required, and 2 is multiplying by number of T. Here n is the number of T. Okay, simply we can see here we have how many T? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4T is here, so the formula is 2n. Formula is 2n. We see number of T is 4. This 4 will multiply by 2. So 2 4s are 8. Is it 8 matchstick is here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, 8 matchstick is here. Now B is a pattern of letter Z as Z. Now we have to form the pattern Z by the matchstick. Here the number of matchstick is 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this 3 matchstick will multiply by n, and n is the number of Z. How many Z we are forming? If we have number of Z is, if n is 100, so this 100 will multiply by n. Okay, 100 will go on the place of n, so 3 into 100 is 300. It means in the 100 Z we need 300 matchstick. In the 100 Z we need 300 matchstick. A pattern of letter U as a U. Here we have 1, 2, 3. 3 matchstick, it means 3 will multiply by n, where n is the number of U. Okay, if we have at the end, if we have 500 U, so number of U is 500. So on the place of n, what we will put? We will put 500. 5 3s are 15, 00 as it is. It means when we are forming U as this form, you can simply see when we have number of U is 500, so then the number of matchstick is 1500. By using this 3n formula, we can get the number of matchstick. Same is here. V, in the V we need 2 matchsticks, so 2 will multiply by n, and n is the number of V. Same is here. E, in the E we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 matchstick, so 5 will multiply by number of E, where n is the number of E. Now a pattern of letter S as S. In the S, how many matchstick is here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this 5 will multiply by n, where this n is the number of s. Now the last is a pattern of letter E as A. In the A, how many matchstick is here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So this 6 will multiply by n, and here n is the number of A. So here we completed our question number first. Now the question number 2 is, we already know the rule of the pattern of letter L, C and F. Some of the letters of question number first given above give us the same rule as that given by L. So the rule that is given by L, what is the rule of L? 2 matchstick is here, so 2 will multiply number of L. Whatever the number of matchstick is here, we will count. So 2 is here, that 2 is multiplying by number of L. What is the shape is there? Whatever shape is there. Which are these? Why does this happen? So exactly 2n. Which 2 shape is having? So firstly A, who is T, and second is the D, who is forming V. They are also having the same rule as 2n. Why? Because they also forming by 2 matchstick. They are also forming by 2 matchstick. Now the third one is, cadets are marching in a parade. There are 5 cadets in a row. So in a row, how many cadets is here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cadets are here in the first row. What is the rule which give us the number of cadet given the number of rows? Okay, if we have the number of rows, we don't know right now, but the total number of rows, number of candidate, how can we count? So simply we will see the number of rows. Now right now we don't know the number of rows, that's why we have to assume the number of rows already given in the question. Use n for the number of rows. So for the number of rows we will put n. And in the first row, how many candidate is there? In the first row, 5 cadet is there. So this 5 will multiply by n. If we are going to show in the first row how many cadet is here, so simply on the place of n we will put 1. So in the first row 5 cadet is there. Till second row, how many cadet is there? So on the place of n we will put 2. So in the 2 row 10 cadet is there. If we are going with the third row, on the place of n we will put 3. So 5 into 3 is 50. So the rule for this question, rule is 5 into n, where n is the number of rows. Okay, and this 5 is the number of cadet in a row. Now the question number 4 is, if there are 50 mangoes in a box. Okay, if in a box 50 mangoes is there, how will you write the total number of mangoes in terms of the number of boxes? Okay, in terms of number of boxes we have to write the total number of mangoes. Simply we will see in the first one. Okay, we have number of 1000 box, and in the each box 50 mangoes is there. So this we have to write with the rule. Simply we will see in the first box how many mangoes is there? 50 mangoes. So this 50 will multiply by number of box. this 50 will multiply by number of box, but already given in the question, use B for the number of boxes. So this 50 will multiply by B, and this B is the number of box. Okay, if we are counting 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, so 50 into B is the rule. On the place of B we will put 7, and simply how many mangoes is there in the 7 box? 350 mangoes in the 7 box, that was taken by the rule. Now the fifth is, the teacher distribute 5 pencil per student. Per student 5 pencil, it means each and every student are getting 5 pencil. It means first student is also getting 5 pencil. Can you tell how many pencils are needed? Give the number of students. If in your class 30 student is there, and each and every student are getting 5 pencil, we have to write its rule. In the question already given in the bracket, use S for the number of student. First, each and every student are getting 5 pencil. This 5 will multiply by number of student. Okay, so the rule is 5 into S. Okay, so S is the number of student. We taken example 30 student in your class, so number of student is 30. On the place of S we will put 30, and 5 into 30 is 150. So in the class of 30 student, for the 30 student we need 150 pencil, when each and every student are getting 5 pencils. Sixth one is, a bird flies 1 kilometer in 1 minute. In 1 minute, bird flies 1 kilometer. Can you express the distance covered by the bird in terms of its flying time in minutes? Okay, use T for flying time in 2 minutes. In 1 minute, bird can travel 1 kilometer. In 2 minutes, the bird can travel 2 kilometer. In the 3 minutes, 3 kilometer the bird can travel. So we need to show in how many minutes that bird can travel. So simply we are multiplying the number of minute multiplying by first minute, first traveling distance. So first traveling distance is 1. So this 1 will multiplying by number of minute. Okay, and already given by the question, the number of distance will multiply by the number of minutes that can be shows by the T. So number of minute can be put here T, and T1 is T. So T kilometer. Okay, its answer is T kilometer, where T is the number of time in minute. Okay, simply if on the place of T, if 700 minute the bird can travel, on that time number of minute, T is the number of minute. So on the place of T, what we will put? We will put 700. So 700 kilometer, because in the 1 minute bird can travel 1 kilometer, so that in the 700 minute the bird can travel 700 kilometer. Same is there. Now the 7th number question is, Radha is drawing a dot rangoli, a beautiful pattern of lines joining dots, with chalk powder. She has 9 dots in a row. Okay, in each row she is putting 9 dots. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. In each row she is putting 9 dots. So what is the formula? What is the rule? 9 into R. 9 into r, where r is the number of row. Number of things in a first row multiplying by the number of rows, which is the answer of this line. How many dots will her rangoli have for r rows? So in the r rows, multiplying by 9, because in the first row 9 dot is there. How many dots are there if there are 8 rows? If there are 8 rows, so formula, the rule is 9 into r, 9 into r. So on the place of r, what we will put? 8. So 9 into 8 is 72. Okay, which is the answer of this line. If there are 10 rows, on that time how many dot is there? So 9 into r, on the place of r 10 will go, so 9 into 10 is 90. Okay, 90 dot is there. Now the next question is, question number 8 is, Leela is Radha's younger sister. So Leela is the Radha's younger sister. Leela is 4 years younger than Radha. So Leela's age is 4 years less than Radha. Can you write Leela's age in term of Radha's age? Okay, we have to write Leela's age in term of Radha's age. Already given here, take Radha's age by x years. So this can be right by using your example. If your age is 16 years, okay, and your brother is 4 years younger than your age, your brother is 4 years younger than your age, so you are subtracting 4 from your age, because your brother is 4 less than yours. So the answer is 12 years. Your brother is 12 years old than your age. So 16 is the age of elder brother or sister age, and the younger brother or sister is 4 less than from your age. So same is here, the Radha's age is already given by the question is x years, and Radha is elder than Leela. We have to write Leela's age in term of Radha's age. Radha is elder, and Leela is 4 years less than from Radha. 4 years less than from Radha. So from Radha, Leela is 4 years less. So this is the age of Leela. Radha age will subtract 4 will give us the Leela's age. Question number 9 is, mother has made laddus. So what your mother is made? Laddu. She gives some laddus to guests and family members. So out of the total laddus, mother is given the some laddu to the guest and family members. And after giving laddus, still 5 laddus are remain. Okay, still 5 laddus are remain. If the number of laddus mother gave away is L. So here she given laddus to the guest and the family member. This given laddu can be taken by the number of laddus mother gave away is L. How many laddus did she make? So how many total laddu she make? So given here the gave away is L. So given laddu is L, already given in the question. Whatever the number of laddus which is given by the mother is L. And how many are remaining? Remaining laddus is 5. what we have to find out? We have to total laddus which were made by mother. So here this is the given laddu and this is the remaining laddu. Okay, so we can simply add them. L plus 5 will be the total laddus. Okay, because this is given and they are still remaining. So given plus remaining will, after adding, give us the total laddus. So L plus 5 will be the answer of 9th one question. Question number 10, which is exactly as question number 9. Oranges are to be transferred from larger boxes into smaller boxes. Okay, when a large box is emptied, the oranges from it fill 2 smaller boxes. So completely filled boxes are 2 smaller boxes and still 10 oranges remain outside. So how many are remain at outside? 10 are remain outside. Okay, now if the number of oranges in a small box are taken to be x, what is the number of oranges in the large box? What we have to find? We have to find number of orange in large box, that we have to find. Already given in the question, the number of orange can be taken by the x in small box and 2 small boxes are filled by the orange. So 2 will multiply by x. 2 will multiply by x. So this is the number of the oranges in the small boxes. But when the larger boxes oranges are shifting into smaller boxes, after shifting still 10 are remaining. So that 10 will add into the oranges of small boxes. So 2 into x is the oranges of small boxes and the remaining will add into the oranges of small boxes. So 2x plus 10 is the answer of 10th one. Now question number 11. Its A is, look at the following matchstick pattern of the square. The squares are not separated. It means this is not this form of the square. They are not separated. Okay, because they are all are separated from each other. So this is, they are not separated. Simply you can see they are interconnected with each other. Two neighboring squares have a common matchstick. Observe the pattern and find the rule that gives the number of matchstick. Okay, so in the first, in the A1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we need 4 matchstick. In the B1, this is the first one, 4. But after 4, 1, 2, 3 matchstick is there. Okay, in the C1, this 1, 2, 3, 4 still is same. Because firstly form square is having 4 matchstick, but here 1, 2, 3 and here 1, 2, 3. Okay, now in the D1 again we have 1, 2, 3, 4. The first square is having 4 matchstick and next is 1, 2, 3, 3 matchstick, 1, 2, 3, 3 matchstick, 1, 2, 3, 3 matchstick. So which is the common in each square? Each square is increased by 3 matchstick. Each square is increased by 3 matchstick. So every time we need 3 matchstick to increase the number of square. So 3 into x, where x will be the number of square. Okay, and only here starting is 4. starting square is having 4 matchstick. So this 4 is only 1 greater than from 3. This 4 is only 1 greater than from 3. So this 1 can add into 3x. Okay, so total number of matchstick that we needed is 3x plus 1. Here simply we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 matchstick that we can easily count. But when we have number of square is 19. What I am telling you, number of square is 19. Here only 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 square is there. But when we have the number of square is 19. On that time, if we need to find number of matchstick, so by the formula, by the rule 3x plus 1, we can find the number of matchstick in the 19 square. This x is the number of square, so 3 will multiply by 19 plus 1. So simply when we multiply 3 by the 19, so 3 9s are 27, 7 here in the downs. 3 1 is 3, then 2 is 3 plus 2 is 5 plus 1. So 57 plus 1 is 58. So when we have 19 squares, on that time we needed 58 matchstick. As we needed in the 4 square 13 matchstick, that we need here 58 matchstick in 19 squares. Now 11th B is given figure 11.7 gives the matchstick pattern of triangles. As in the figure exercise 11E above, find the general rule that gives the number of matchstick in term of the number of triangle. So in the first triangle we need 3 matchstick. This forming extra triangle we needed 2. Here this forming extra triangle we need 2. This forming extra triangle we need 2. So who is same as everywhere? So 2 matchstick is increased for increasing the pattern. So this 2 will multiply by x, where x is the number of triangle. And in the first triangle we needed 3 matchstick, which is exactly 1 greater than 2. Which is exactly 1 greater than 2. So this 1 will add into the 2x. So this 2x plus 1 is the number of matchstick that we needed to form the pattern of triangle. So here we completed our exercise 11.1 of class 6th.